What if humanoids are already among us? You're on the bus. It's early morning. The guy next to you yawns, pulls out his phone, scrolls through TikTok, and chuckles at a cat video. Totally normal, right? But wait, what if I told you there's a chance that person isn't human at all? What if, brace yourself, he's a humanoid blending perfectly into society, sipping coffee and laughing at cat memes just like the rest of us? Sounds insane, I know, but let's play the game. What if we're already living among humanoids? Humans have been obsessed with making human-like beings for thousands of years. The Greeks sculpted statues so lifelike, people swore they might start breathing at night. In the Renaissance, Leonardo da Vinci sketched mechanical knights that looked like they could march off the page and join a parade. Fast forward to today, Japan brought us ASIMO, the friendly little robot that waved like a toddler. Boston Dynamics built robot dogs that dance better than half the people at your cousin's wedding. And then there's Elon Musk's Optimus robot still figuring out how to fold laundry. But hey, it's progress. So yeah, the humanoid dream is nothing new. But here's the kicker. What if the dream isn't just about the machines we build? What if some humanoids are already here, integrated, blending in, maybe even watching us? Okay, picture this. You're in line at Starbucks. The person ahead of you orders something so complicated, it sounds like a NASA launch code. Triple pump vanilla, oat milk, half calf, caramel drizzle, but only clockwise spirals, please. Totally a human thing, right? Or maybe it's a humanoid rehearsing what it thinks a normal human order sounds like, and then you start noticing things. Their blink lasts half a second too long. Their smile doesn't quite reach their eyes. And when they laugh, it sounds like Windows XP starting up. Of course, the logical part. Humanoids could blend in pretty well. With enough data, language models, and some high-tech silicone skin, they'd pass the eyeball test. And let's be real, most of us don't even notice when our coworkers change haircuts. Would we notice if one of them quietly swapped out for a humanoid? Now let's zoom in. How would this affect your personal life? Your roommate suddenly explains quantum physics while folding laundry in record time. Suspicious. Your teacher never forgets homework, never shows up late, but refuses to participate in dodgeball. Your boss hasn't blinked since 2019. HR says it's fine. And dating apps? Forget it. Imagine swiping right on someone who looks perfect. You go on a date, everything's going well until you notice they don't chew food. They just swallow it whole like a USB drive. So, tell me about your hobbies. I love charging overnight. The memes would be endless. When your boyfriend lags during an argument, or when your girlfriend's Wi-Fi drops mid-kiss. What about society as a whole? Workforce. Humanoids wouldn't need sleep, vacations, or sick leave. Imagine applying for a job and losing out to a candidate who literally runs on lithium-ion batteries. We went with someone more durable. Politics. Do humanoids get the right to vote, or would they just update the system directly? Election results delayed due to a firmware patch. Sports. The Olympics would be chaos. Humanoids breaking every record. Pole vaulting over skyscrapers. Humans watching from the stands, eating nachos and sighing, well, at least we invented them. And then the awkward reality. If humanoids are smarter, faster, and more efficient, would humans slowly become second-class citizens? Imagine trying to argue with your humanoid coworker who already knows the outcome of the meeting before it even starts. Take it global. Economy. Entire industries could collapse. Why pay humans when humanoids can run factories 24/7 without bathroom breaks? Education. Humanoid teachers could deliver perfect lectures, but could they ever replace that one weird teacher who brings ferrets to class? Culture. Would humanoids make art, music, TikTok dances? And if they did, would it be better than ours? And here's the darkest twist. What if humanoids aren't even our invention? What if something smarter aliens, advanced civilizations, who knows, planted them here just to observe us? You think you're watching them, but maybe they're watching us. Now let's pump the brakes. Could humanoids actually exist unnoticed? Science says it's difficult. First, the sheer power needed to run a humanoid brain and body would be massive. Your laptop heats up just streaming Netflix Imagine, powering a full humanoid 24/7. Second, perfect imitation is hard. Humans are messy. We sneeze, we trip, we forget where we left our keys. For a humanoid to blend in, it would need to mimic not just intelligence, but imperfection. But here's the flip side, synthetic biology. If robots could merge with organic tissue, suddenly they wouldn't need software updates or battery packs. They'd eat, sleep, sweat, maybe even get grumpy on Mondays. That's when things get truly creepy. Because at that point, how would we ever tell the difference? Imagine this. TSA airport lines. Half the people beeping are humanoids, and no one wants to admit it. Reality TV shows with humanoids secretly competing, winning Human of the Year. A humanoid therapist who never forgets your childhood traumas. And the scariest one, waking up in the middle of the night, looking at your partner, and wondering, did you always blink like that? So here's the real question. If humanoids are already living among us, Would you even want to know? Think about it. The barista, your Uber driver, maybe even your best friend. If you found out they weren't human, would it change how you treat them? Or would you shrug and say, as long as they split the rent, I'm cool? Because maybe the bigger question isn't, are humanoids here? It's if they are. Does it even matter? If this thought experiment twisted your brain, give us a like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you never miss the next crazy what if.